we're gonna start PRP with Lynn today. How many tubes of blood did you draw to get this much? 3 tubes of blood, we got 8 milliliters of plasma. That's a really good amount. I don't think that you would need to do more than that. I use a 3 cc syringe. I tried this the first time on her with a 10 cc syringe. It's just too much pressure. And you really only need to do about 1/2 ml per injection. And I just have a cup here to keep this tube upright, but otherwise, I might need to hook a needle on this to get down to the bottom. And then I think most of you have seen our little 5-point adapter, and you can get that information from Lynn or Andrea, or I can send it to you. So this just hooks on here. I bought this tool a few years ago called Vibrata. It's just a little battery operated buzzer that the patient can use. Maybe. It's not out of battery, it was just shaking. And right now Lynn's putting ice on to kind of get that area maybe anesthetized a little bit. Some of my ladies that have really thin hair, we will put like the topical BLT cream on, but not everybody does that. I'm just gonna grab some alcohol here. Not uber lube. Not uber lube. And Lynn's been icing on this side, so I'm gonna start over here.
And I did plasma pin this morning too, Jenny,
so she can hold this tool wherever. I mean, if it feels good to distract on the forehead, like bony is better, so like their forehead or their chin. And then I let them ice first, and then just kind of alcohol off. I don't think we've ever done topical numbing for Lynn, but you certainly could let them sit with the topical numbing for half an hour. You want to try to get, all 5 points in at the same time, so just slow and steady pressure. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. And it is an odd feeling. It's pressury for the patient and maybe crackly. And you'll see it kind of start to bleb up at the injection sites, and that's okay. Sometimes they bleed, so have your gauze ready and just kind of hold pressure, and she can ice with this pressure again too. We've done this, I don't know, a handful of times, and we've even gone back further into her crown if we have extra plasma. It's liquid gold, right? Don't let it go to waste. So whatever the patient can tolerate. I've had this done a couple of times. I think it feels pressury. I felt good having like a tight stocking hat on the night that I had it done. That was just a personal preference, but I think the handful of people that we do treat do okay with this.
For me, I had extreme hair loss, and I think it was even after the first treatment, that hair loss stopped immediately. And now my beautician will say to me, oh my gosh, you've got so much new hair growth. It's amazing. So the hair loss stopped immediately, and the new hair growth is starting. It was probably 2 or 3 treatments in before she made that comment about the new hair growth. But it just takes a while for the hair growth, don't you think, Jenny?
Yeah, I noticed the same thing. Hair loss slowed way down after the first treatment to almost nothing. Like I can brush my hair and hardly anything comes out. And I do hormone replacement as well. And I just encourage patients that, or reinforce that I can't change the color their hair is going to grow in. So, whatever's coming in is probably going to need color to get current with what they've got going on. This side looks pretty good, and we've only used the 2.5 mils on this side, so I'm going to refill and we'll do the other side. I don't know, do we need to tape this whole thing?
No. I'll put it on my face over the weekend because I did plasma pin.
I'm going to need a needle to get that drawn up. Do you want to keep recording, Lynn?
You can turn it off.